Day 12. I should be more excited to be here, but I feel absolutely wiped out. I just water fasted yesterday because I just didn't want to have the shake and flare my gut up. And I wanted to also see if my gut was still really painful when I didn't have the shake, which it wasn't at all. So all those symptoms went away when the shake wasn't in my system. So there's something going on with the shake, that's for sure, and my gut. Someone posted on Facebook today asking me whether I thought it might be candida, which is a really good question. I speak to my doctor tomorrow, so I'm going to ask him whether that could be it. But I'm proud of myself for doing a full day water fast. I've fasted for 24 hours in the past, but I always have dinner. So I go dinner to dinner. Whereas last night I didn't have anything. I sat in the bath at dinner time, so I distracted myself from eating. I felt really good actually yesterday. I felt better than I felt for a while. But I woke up in the middle of the night needing to go to the toilet and had a cracking headache, and then found it really hard to sleep after that. I've got a headache now. I've had a shower. I'm feeling really wiped out. I'm supposed to be at personal training, but I can't even walk around the flat, let alone go to personal training. So I've had to cancel that. And I'm just lying in my bed until I do a Facebook Live with Siobhan Sana from the IBS and SIBO SOS Summit. So I'm just trying to get some energy together for that. I probably have a shake. Not that I want to, but I just feel like I'm really depleted. Day 12. Day 12, and it was feeling really quite tough this morning on the elemental diet experience. I ended up doing a complete water fast yesterday. So on yesterday's video I was saying, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it for the rest of the night or not. Well, I did. I managed it. It's the first time I've ever done a water fast without doing without eating anything at night. So that was an experience. I did have to put myself in the bath to distract myself from the smell of Sam cooking dinner. He cooked lamb chops with a jacket potato and steamed broccoli. I can't tell you how good food smells to me right now. Like, food always smells good to me, but food smells really good. I was doing the water fast because I wanted to see how my body was, whether my gut symptoms are a byproduct of the elemental diet or whether they are because of die-off and SIBO and stuff. So my gut felt amazing yesterday. I had just no symptoms whatsoever. The only thing I felt right at the end of the day was a little bit of emptiness. I wouldn't call it heartburn, but I just felt like this little bit of bubbling away, kind of slightly up my esophagus. I've never really felt that before, and I think it was just down to there was nothing in my stomach. We have some keto wee sticks, and I wanted to see whether I was going into ketosis. I didn't get into it last night, which was interesting because I hadn't eaten since the night before. But this morning when I weed on the stick, I was definitely in ketosis. The colour changed quite dark. So that was interesting to see. I felt revolting this morning. I felt really just exhausted and zapped of energy, and like my body was just struggling to just survive. I had a headache. I felt really dehydrated. Like I drank so much water and still felt dehydrated, so that's not a good sign. So I need to be very careful of my little salt things, and perhaps I just licked too much salt yesterday. I did feel better after I drank several glasses of water though, so that showed me it was a dehydration issue. And today I'm going to have the elemental diet. I've already started drinking my first shake. It is 11:15 in the morning. And so today is going to be a several elemental diet shake day for me. So it'll be really interesting to see how my gut goes as the day progresses. But I do feel better having some calories and some energy in my system. Yesterday I was feeling really unwilling to go to 21 days. Today I don't feel that unwilling. I've crossed my calendar off. I can see I've nearly got 2 weeks under my belt, which is really cool. It's so cool. It felt like such a long way away when I started this last week. And, what's a week? What's a week in the scheme of things? It's not that long. So if I've done 2 weeks, I can do 1 more week, really. But I am speaking to my doctor tomorrow morning. We're Skyping with each other and I'm going to see what he has to say. Someone in one of the Facebook groups asked whether I thought it might be a candida issue going on in my gut, which makes total sense. It totally could be. So I'm going to ask him what he thinks, whether I should take some antifungals now. I haven't taken any yet. So it'll be really interesting to see what he says. So here's to day 12. And guys, I just love hearing from you. So if you've got any questions for me, if there's anything you'd like me to talk about that I'm experiencing with the elemental diet, if there's anything at all that you would like to learn more about, then please pop them in the comments below. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you could. It also means you get notification as soon as my videos go live, so you don't have to go looking for them, you just see them straight away. And coming out of the elemental diet, I have loved doing these videos so much, so I would like to do more regular videos for you. So I'd really love to know what you would like to see from me. So make sure you hit me up in the comments below. A little side effect that I'm noticing with this elemental diet, I don't know if you can see, but I'm getting quite a few pimples coming out. So this one was coming up yesterday. It's just quite sore today. I'm getting all these pimples on my neck. It doesn't look good. And on my chest. It's probably one of two things, or maybe more things. But the things I'm thinking of are the sugars in the elemental diet, even the dextrose-free one. I know it's sugary because I'm having these big blood sugar spikes. And toxins. These are just toxins coming out of my system. So that's interesting. I feel a bit like a teenager with all these pimples on my skin. It's Friday night, down at the dog park, stretching the crazy one's legs. I haven't really done a hell of a lot today other than my Facebook Live video with Shivan Sana because I felt pretty revolting. So anyway, here's to tomorrow. We'll see what tomorrow holds. Tomorrow will be day 13. It'll be a day off for 2 weeks. And I'll be speaking to Jason, my doctor, and seeing what he has to say about whether I continue on to a 3rd week or not. We're just home from the dog park and my stomach has just blown up massively. I've had such a big reaction to the shakes today. It was just like slowly increasing as the day went on, and now you'd think that I often find walking really helps if I'm bloated, but I guess moving, which supports motility, has supported, I guess, the movement of the shake in my gut, maybe. I don't know. I feel really uncomfortable. My stomach, I'm bloated from my rib cage, up in my diaphragm, feels really pressed up all the way down to the base of my stomach. I'll try and show it to you, but it's just so swollen. It feels really uncomfortable. I really don't feel like my body is responding well to the shake at all. At all. It's annoying. I'll see what Jason, my doctor, says tomorrow. I'll report back in. Have a nice night, everyone.